So what brings you to Furality? Furality Somna. I ask a few furs what brings them to Furality. This video contains a series of interviews. Enjoy. So what brings you to Furality?
Basically to Furality?
Everything.
Yes.
Everything. Friends. Nacho cheese.
Does not like
Learning new skills. Deals.
Oh, yes. Deal, no deal.
getting thirsty on the spot.
Do I have to worry about you? Do I have to drag you? What brings you to Furality?
Well, I heard a lot about it, and I thought it could be cool.
Yeah.
And there's some creators I wanted to like check out their booths and stuff. And I probably would have been like pretty like dead if I didn't have a friend at least. But
Yeah.
I managed to rope them in. So
How's the experience so far?
I've been here for like 5 minutes. You're the first person I talked to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Furality. What brings you to Furality? Just people.
Well, people, but I also want to meet Lil Beans and like meet other people from hyenas to skull dogs to any of the other species I am.
Yes.
So yes, I just want to meet new people.
What brings you to Furality?
This is actually my, I want to say 4th year coming here. Just like every Furality I've been to has just been more incredible than the last. Like life-changing experiences, so I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Oh, yeah. So what brings you to Furality?
I've been here last year. I went to Furality Umbra, and that was a really good time. And since I love the whole dream aesthetic and everything that's going on with Somna, I was really excited to see what they had in store this year.
Really? So, for last year, you have mentioned, so you talk about, was your first, or this is your how many years in Furality?
That was my first Furality. I honestly don't think I had ever intended to go to the con initially if it wasn't for a friend who gifted me the buddy pass.
Yes.
Voucher.
What you have any goals for for this year's Furality?
Last year I tried to go to more of the meets like we're in right now, and anxiety ended up taking control, and I didn't really spend any time. I missed pretty much all the events that I had planned to go to, and this time I'm striving to see as much of it as I can.
What brings you to Furality?
Oh, meeting people. Love meeting people.
Yeah.
Cool furries around here to meet.
Yeah.
All these people. You know, it's the same reason I always go to furry hideout every day to meet cool new people who are shy and they don't realize they're cool, or just people who aren't shy this time. There's a lot of cool people to meet here. Sorry, I'm like hyper.
Oh, I know. I relate.
People going up to me in here and just going like, oh, and I'm like, oh, damn, now I want to do it. I'm like, monkey see, monkey do. I'm like, oh. And the funny thing is, it actually gets me to be energized and get out of my fucking chairs. Like, it actually makes me more energetic if I keep that up.
I know.
It's wild.
Forget the Energizer Bunny. We need the Energizer Monkey.
yeah, honestly though, when a monkey be a lot more hyper constantly more than a fucking bunny. I don't know where that came from.
What brings you to Furality?
Okay, so first of all, I'm a really big shit poster. So I really like running around and like joking around with people because like my entire day today so far has been running up to random groups of people or like people that I see my friends are with and being like, because like I do the thing where like I jokingly punch somebody, but I make sure like that they're not gonna have like an extreme fuking reaction to it or something like that.
I give you an extreme reaction, but that's true for the poor. No, please! No! So, what else brings you here?
I'm hyped.
You mentioned club.
So, generally, yes, clubbing is another big thing. Like, I'm a dancer. Okay, so I'm a big dancer, actually. Not, like, talking about popularity. I'm talking about, like, I'm really big on it. Usually, I'll just take a couple of sets to, like, just relax and, like, hang out and find new people to, like, talk to. But then, like, once it's a set that I like, then I'll start, you know. Speaking of avatars, sorry. I started lagging. So I like seeing people's avatars and like what they do with it. For instance, like people that have spring joints and then they're like just doing all of the flow motions and that like kind of just, I don't know, it's satisfying to look at, you know, that kind of thing.
So what brings you to Furality, Volk?
Well, it's just a great place to hang out with friends.
Yeah.
Good little celebration of the furries' ability to create and wonderful things that people have done.
Oh, so you see that all the things that's come together and all the wonderful things and experiences. What would you say is your highlight? Maybe not this year because you just started, but maybe last year or before or something of that?
I'd say I've always just enjoyed the overall experiences of these conventions.
Yeah, just the overall. Because I'm most. It's a nice escapism from the daily norm of the.
Yep. A lot of fun to be on here and just cruising around doing whatever.
So, you met any new friends?
I literally, the person that you were just talking to. Oh no, sorry. No, that's not that. Let me rephrase this. I was in another instance with someone that I just met, and yeah, a new friend of mine.
Yeah. What makes you come to Furality?
Because it's the only furry con I can afford to go to.
Oh man, yeah. You know, that's a valid point. You got no argument here.
Yeah.
Well, I have agoraphobia, so going to a real con is a little overwhelming. This is something a little easier to palate, really. I can stay in my room, I can be in my comfort zone, but I can also be with people, you know, that I trust and want to hang out with.
How is your experience so far? You enjoying yourself?
Yes, I'd say I am very, very much so. This experience with Furality Somna has been way better than Umbra has been.
Yeah.
Or was.
Mm-hmm.
And
the worlds are just beautiful.
Yes. They made an outstanding job.
So what brings you to Furality?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of friends, to be fair. I did have the opportunity to come here Furality last year in Umbra, but I was very new to VR. I honestly don't know many people, wasn't super comfortable with everything. So I ended up not going. This year though, I got the chance, I snagged it, here I am.
Oh, so far, how is your experience?
Very, very good. There are so many things to do, so many meetups I've went to already, so many panels, so many events, like Club Fin. I'm not even like a party goer. I've been to Club Fin so many times. It's been very, very exciting, honestly.
So I take it you probably go to Club Fin for the social aspect then.
Yeah.
What do you think of the visuals of the lights and the music?
In Club Fin, it's very awesome, honestly. Very brilliant, literally. I love how they made the panel, the little video thing. The visuals also look really, really good with how it can like just disjoint itself and go everywhere in the world. Looks super pretty. I absolutely love that.
Yeah. So what brings you to Furality?
Well, I love seeing everybody's art, all the artistic ability that everybody has, all mixed together in one big, giant, amazing place. I love seeing everybody's artistic abilities.
And is there any other plans that you have while being here? Like,
I do have plans to go to a couple of panels, including the voice acting one, and I also plan on going to quite a few of the DJ parties too.
What, is any particular music you're looking for, or like?
Any particular? I'm more of a classic rap type of person.
Oh, classic rap. Didn't think
I'm
yet.
looking for that, and I also love anything to do with EDM or trap in those criteria, those areas. Yeah.
Don't get trapped in too much in the music. So, what brings you to Furality?
What brings me to Furality? It's a fur con. It's the only fur con I can actually go to, and I always want to go.
Yeah.
Being as a streamer on Twitch makes it feel like I should be here, especially going on, meeting new people, making friends, trying to show like what goes on here.
Slap the wing. Got a little cheese sauce on me. I gotta clean this skull. But yeah, but how long you been? This is your first time, or is it like you've been going here for longer?
No, this is like my fourth, I think.
Fourth. Oh, this is my second. Wait, that means you're older in a dark con for Furality.
Yeah, for Furality experiences, I suppose. So yeah, I missed 1 year. I know I've missed 1 year. So this would have been my fifth.
Yeah,
but
c'est la vie.
Yeah.
So, what's the best part for this year's Furality so far?
These meet and greets have been pretty great. I've been having a lot of fun meeting new people, making friends.
Oh, yeah. The cheesy touch touches everything.
Being called popular by somebody and just be like, I mean, I don't think I'm that popular. Like,
the cheese does draw everything in, so you're the sticky cheese that everybody gets stuck on. So, what brings you to Furality?
Well, I got invited by a few friends, and we were able to split the cost to make it more feasible.
Yes.
Also, the Furality assets. Let's face it.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Anytime I can find assets that are good for multiple avatars, I'm 100% interested.
Oh, yes, and you make yourself 110% fabulous.
My.
So what are you expecting to get out of this year's Furality?
I've been trying to find friends here and there, though I primarily have we'll call it a home group for this, with a couple of friends, and we've been spending a little bit more time just hanging out in VR.
Yeah. So it's
an opportunity to get back in.
Yeah.
Into the groove.
The groove. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you get to actually get everything what you in your little checklist, because I know you probably have a long checklist for this. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, also though, it's difficult to arrange meetups, partly because the instances get very big and overloaded, but also just because everybody's going around everywhere, so it's difficult to pin everybody down, especially when you have to use the website. The party feature though has been very useful.
What brings me to Furality is more than just the dancing and the nightclub. Besides, when it comes to nightclubs, this is far from my comfort zone. At least I can go wild around here. At most, I'm in it for making new friends. That is the best part in Furality. The one thing I want the most out of Furality is new experiences. That's all I have for now. Like and subscribe.